Hallo.
Bonjour.
Hello.
Cześć.
Ciao.
Hola.
Hello Europe and welcome. I'm Danny, the CEO of Vivo Europe, based here in Düsseldorf, Germany. We are really pleased to be here now, and all of us are super excited to tell you more about Vivo and our first product lineup dedicated for the European market. Before the team go into more detail, I want to personally thank you for joining our first Vivo Go Live in Europe. It's been great to meet you, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing you all personally very soon. And now, I'd like to hand over to my colleague, Kwame.
Thanks, Danny. Etisene everyone. I'm Kwame Birchie, the Senior Manager from People Team here at the Vivo Europe office. 2020 has been a challenging year for all of us around the world, and many things have changed. Nevertheless, our commitment to people and our business in Europe has remained unchanged. Our philosophy is, and always will be, doing the right things the right way. It's this approach that goes into every little detail of our way of working, from R&D, supply chain management, production, distribution, even to the way we work with our channel partners and interact with consumers. Just so you know, as you are watching this, you will have the opportunity to submit questions at the bottom of the screen, and we'll be happy to answer as many as we can in the Q&A at the end. And now, I would like to give you a quick look behind the scenes at the Vivo office. Joining us now is my colleague Karolina Romanowska to tell you more about the Vivo brand. Hey Karolina.
Hi Kwame. Cześć wszystkim. It's great to be here today. I'm the Business Development and Marketing Lead for Poland. As doing the right things the right way is part of our philosophy, so let me explain what this means for our European launch. We talked to 9,000 people across Europe. And one of the main points we heard is that they are tired of complexity. They want simplicity, technology which is safe, easy to understand and user-friendly. People don't want innovation for innovation's sake. Instead, they want technology that offers simple answers to their needs, and they want to make sure they've made the right choice. Understanding this is the starting point of the development of each of our products, and this approach is the reason why we are already loved by 370 million users around the world. It's great to be part of their lives, and this is also reflected in the name of our brand. Vivo means alive, or I live in many European languages.
Thank you, Karolina. As I mentioned earlier, doing the right things the right way is our guiding philosophy. It also means we are focused on what we are really good at. Our passion has always been about phones, from our origins in fixed line and feature phones to establishing the Vivo smartphone brand in 2011.
So, this is our first step into the European market. But when looking at our amazing team here in Düsseldorf alone, we can truly say we are already a European as well as a global company with Chinese roots. We have over 70 people from 16 nationalities, from Argentina to China, the United Kingdom to Ghana. We are already among the leading smartphone companies in China, India and Indonesia, and one of the top smartphone brands worldwide. Looking strategically, Europe is one of our most important markets, and that's why we have established a rock-solid base of sister companies across the region who will be working closely with key partners in each market. Right now, for example, we have already established a strong presence in France, Germany, Italy, Poland, Spain and the UK, with over 120 experienced industry professionals. This is why we are so excited to finally introduce Vivo, the team and our latest products. Welcome to Vivo Go Live!
We are just like you. We are passionate about life. We want to achieve great things. We care about the future. And we believe in the power of togetherness. Wondering who we are? Well, we are Vivo. We are an innovative technology company. We are constantly developing new technologies. We are a 25-year-old tech startup. We are in more than 30 markets. There are 9 R&D centers around the world. We have 5 production bases worldwide with the production capability of 200 million units per year. This is who we are. We are Vivo, and we are here for you. Vivo.
Hi again. As a human-centric tech brand, we know what people love when it comes to hardware and software too. Just look at the Android success story in Europe. Consumers love the constantly evolving nature of Google services and apps. That's why we will always be guided by their needs and will never ship phones with redundant apps or bloatware, as some may call them. We will stick to the essential apps and services that European customers are familiar with.
Well said, Kwame. And an important part about software is also the user interface. We are happy and proud of our close collaboration with Google. But it's not just about the services. We know that our European users have a clear preference when it comes to the user interface style, and this is also what many industry experts and journalists agree on: the stock Android as the benchmark. So, for us it was clear. The Vivo Android experience needs to be based on the minimal, sleek, and very much loved stock Android. But don't get us wrong. As we have over 20 years experience in phones, we are delivering some really clever add-ons and features that further enhance this great user experience.
Precisely. Reliability, security, and data privacy are essential for a product as intimate as a smartphone. So whether it's work, talking to friends and family, capturing memorable moments, or reading those special texts from loved ones over and over again, our data needs to be safely stored. Another important point is performance, so you can rely on your smartphone every single day. That's why we've partnered with Qualcomm to provide world-class chipsets, ensuring smooth performance to all our European smartphones. Finally, our partnerships with Google and Qualcomm guarantee that Vivo's European customers can take full advantage of security updates as well as access their favorite apps. All of these thoughts results in products that we are incredibly proud of. So I'm really excited to now hand over to my colleagues, Catherine and Alessandro, who are going to tell you about our first product line, the Y series.
Don't let me come any closer. Your smile is hard to refuse. And if I take a step closer, my heart will melt down to my shoes. I'm already in pieces. I've been breathing in. I've been breathing in.
Hello, I'm Katrin Möller and I'm Vivo's European Social Media Manager.
E ciao a tutti, I'm Alessandro Scuratti, the Market Steer Manager at Vivo European Headquarters. Here at Vivo, we don't push innovation for innovation's sake. Instead, we take a step back, look at things carefully in order to provide our consumers with a smartphone that has just the right features, that actually supports their daily life. This way of thinking results in lean products, not only at the right features, but also at a price that is gentle on the pocket. And as you know, the market for affordable smartphones is expanding rapidly right now across Europe. And this is as exciting for us as it is for the majority of smartphone users across Europe.
Indeed it is. And according to the latest Canalys research, over 60% of the European smartphone shipments have a price tag of under 300 euros. That's why we would like to introduce you to our new Y family of smartphones. Phones that have incredible screens, a really great camera and an absolutely brilliant battery performance.
Now, the Y series in general stands for design, battery and camera. And the European range of the Y series starts with the Y11s. It's a great choice for people who want a really nice smartphone to be their companion through the day, for calls, text messages, emails, or taking that perfect selfie.
The second member of the Y family that we'd like to introduce to you is the Vivo Y20s. It's a smartphone which offers some really clever features at a very reasonable price, including the Vivo 18-watt flash charge technology, which charges the huge 5000 milliamp battery up to 70% in a little over an hour. As Alessandro said, the Y series is all about the design, battery and camera. So the Y20s comes with a smart triple camera setup with macro function, backed up by artificial intelligence to help our consumers capture great photos and share them via social media or instant message. When it comes to chipsets, the Y20s is powered by a Qualcomm Snapdragon 460 chipset. It has 4 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. It also has expandable storage, using a microSD card alongside slots for 2 SIM cards, so you can use both SIM cards and a microSD card at the same time. The Y20s is also available in 2 striking colors: Obsidian Black and Nebula Blue.
The third and last member of the Y family, the true hero of the series, my personal favorite, the Vivo Y70. It's strong in design, incredibly thin, just under 8 millimeters. Really light, it weighs only 171 grams and it fits perfectly in the palm of your hand. This is an absolutely beautiful phone. I've been using it for weeks and I love it. And when it comes to the battery, get ready for some super-sized numbers. The Vivo Y70 comes with a 33-watt flash charge technology that powers a big 4100 milliamp battery, which allows to recharge from 0 to 65% in just half an hour.
Impressive, Alessandro. I've got some pretty amazing specs to add there. The Y70 also has a triple camera setup with a main 48 megapixel camera and super night mode photography, alongside a macro lens to capture the smallest of details. The Y70 can also film 4K videos and allows consumers to take great selfies with a 16 megapixel front camera. There's 8 GB of RAM and 128 GB of storage. And practically the whole front of the phone is occupied by a super bright 6.44-inch AMOLED screen. That's 90% screen-to-body ratio. And it inherits the Vivo world first, the in-display fingerprint scanning, protecting users' data and privacy. Like the Y20s, the Y70 will be available in 2 striking colors: Gravity Black and Oxygen Blue with a gradient screen. So, let's see what Kwame thinks about how we delivered the information about the Y series. Kwame, where are you? There.
Hey
so,
guys.
what do you think?
You both did an amazing job. Thanks.
Thank you.
So, to summarize, the Y series has a sleek design not usually seen in this price band, great cameras, a super clean minimalist operating system, and a powerful battery performance, which means, in a very simple nutshell, you can enjoy using them more. But we know that there are some consumers whose needs are a little more specific, and this is the inspiration for many of our industry first, with meaningful innovation that we are really proud of. You may not know, but in 2012, for example, Vivo launched the first smartphone with a dedicated Hi-Fi chipset. In 2018, we were first with an in-display fingerprint scanning. In the same year, the very first truly bezel-less screen with a pop-up camera. Vivo also does something that's common in the automotive industry, and that's launching concept products. innovative smartphones as proof of concept of what we can do. And earlier this year, we launched the Apex 2020 concept phone with a gimbal camera. And today, we are going to show you how we've turned this concept into a market-ready phone.
Hola, I'm Patricio Marrone, Senior Creative and Social Media Manager here at Vivo Europe. We know that cameras are really important in people's lives, so Vivo has taken some big steps forwards in camera technology. I'm delighted, therefore, to tell you that we're bringing our latest innovation from the Apex 2020 concept to a production smartphone, the first 5G device with a gimbal camera in the European market, the Vivo X51 5G. And here it is. This is a super capable 5G smartphone and offers a camera system completely different from traditional optical and software image stabilization solutions. The gimbal camera in the X51 is a physical stability solution which combines an algorithm to achieve 5-axis stability. Translated, this means vibration is minimized, resulting in a beautifully clear photo or film. We know this is incredibly important to people. Now, imagine that you want to take a photo or a video during your bike ride, or even capture a shot of your kids running their first race. The feedback that we got from our research is that up to 70% of the images got completely blurred. The idea of image stabilization comes from the movie industry and has shrunk from huge Steadicam rigs to smaller solutions that you can now find in handheld cameras. So we got to thinking, can we fit a gimbal inside a phone? Can we make it work so you don't have to carry around a gimbal-like accessory? Well, after hundreds of design prototypes and half a year later, we developed the all-new gimbal camera system. The gimbal camera in the X51 looks like a big eye, and eyes are a window to the world. So that's the inspiration behind our camera design. Inside, we developed the mechanics of the gimbal so it can move smoothly and the field of view remains intact. The gimbal is to be suspended on all 4 sides. That's why it has a double joint suspension mount, so it moves fluidly on both X and Y axis. Translated again, when the phone moves and shakes, the gyroscope sensor calculates the direction and displacement of the shake. And after that, the clever electromagnetic system moves the whole camera module in the opposite direction to compensate that movement. Now, get ready for some facts, because the Vivo gimbal camera offers 3 enhancements. First, the extended stabilization range that has a full frame stabilization of ±3 degrees, where the traditional methods can only achieve around ±0.7 degrees. Second is the stability of capturing photos. The gimbal system compensates not only for shaking, but also the instability when people move while taking photos, so they can capture moments with amazing clarity. And the third benefit is frame retention. The commonly used image stabilization system only moves the lens, while the image sensor remains stationary, which means some parts of the frame get cut out. And our gimbal system allows not only the lens, but also the image sensor to move, so when you capture a photo or a video, there are no blurry edges at all. Now, when it comes to night shots or filming, when there is so much to do and to see, we have taken this to the next level. Normally, you will need a long exposure to achieve great results during low light photography. So the usual way is to take multiple frames and merge them with software, but increasing the lens aperture means more flickering, which means blurry shots. Our gimbal camera system makes every frame stable, even in low light conditions, combined with a large f1.6 aperture of the image sensor, a laser autofocus, and an advanced image processing algorithm, so you can pick out all the details in the night. But there is more, because we also love capturing moments in sports. However, shaking can cause photos to look blurry, and to avoid this, the gimbal system detects the movement of the subject and automatically selects the optimal exposure time, alongside with a motion deblur algorithm and a super fast shutter response. So, when shooting a motion picture or filming in low light conditions, or if you're snapping pictures of your favorite sporting moments, the gimbal camera system provides powerful support to create stable and outstanding photos and videos. In fact, many of the media who reviewed the X51 siblings, the X50 Pro, claim it is a buttery smooth camera experience. So we cannot wait for you to try it out. Now, let's go deep into the specs. Sitting comfortably in the center of the mechanics is a 48 megapixel main sensor, an 8 megapixel telephoto lens, a 13 megapixel portrait lens with 2 times magnification, and an 8 megapixel wide angle and micro lens. Finally, you will find some awesome backlight processing features that allows you to capture landscape, portrait, or even professional 50mm portrait shots. Also, you have a 60 times zoom, as well as a 120 wide angle and a 2.5 centimeter macro. All this allows you to get even more creative with your photography skills. In a few words, the Vivo X51 5G has everything you could ask from a camera. Another point we wanted to highlight are the design features of the X51. It is a sleek and elegant 5G capable smartphone with a super slim body and curved edges, both back and front. And resting at the top of the device is a 90Hz AMOLED screen with a punch-hole selfie camera, which allows great visibility in all lighting conditions. Now, when it comes to performance, we made sure that the X51 is a powerful device. It comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 765G system on chip, and as I mentioned, it's 5G capable. So the video streaming, gaming, or IoT experience is seamless. It's powered by a 4,315 mAh battery with 33-watt vivo flash charge technology, allowing you a full charge within 68 minutes. And to finish, the Vivo X51 comes with a dedicated Hi-Fi chipset. But what does it mean for the consumers, apart from something great out of the box? Well, the Vivo X51 also offers individually customized sound effects. As you know, we lost a bit of our hearing capability over the years, and the X51 uses a clever software so people can adjust the frequencies to get the best possible audio experience. And to tell you more about this, I'm going to hand over to my colleague Juliana.
Thank you so much, Patricio. Hola a todos, I'm Juliana Moroni, and I'm a sales specialist here at the Vivo European HQ. So, we at Vivo love music, and one of our ideas revolving around smartphones is to pair them with companion devices to make your overall smartphone experience better. After all, great sound and love of music is in our DNA. From the first smartphone in the world with an embedded Hi-Fi chipset, the Vivo X1. That's why I'm pleased today to introduce our wireless earphones range for 2020. Let's start with a pair of earphones that me and my fitness and bicycle guys here at the Europe headquarters absolutely love, the Vivo Wireless Sport earphones. This product inherits the Vivo Hi-Fi Music DNA with international high-res wireless certification. We know that keeping sports earphones safe when you are on the go, it's an absolute must. So they have this soft-to-touch lanyard that is comfortable to wear and keeps them secure around your neck. You can choose between 3 sizes of ear tips, so they fit snugly in your ear and provide great sound, as well as 3 sizes of winglet, so they stay put and do not pop out if the path gets bumpy or you pick up the pace. Of course, they offer IP55 protection, so you don't have to sweat about them. Also, they charge crazy fast using a USB-C connector and can keep up with you even if you go on an 8-hour hike or a nice long bike tour. And there's also the dedicated button to start the Google Assistant, so you can voice dial your friends to let them know when you're coming over after that long run. And once you're done, you take the buds out and snap the magnetic ends together, like this. Simple. I'm now delighted to introduce you to another great product, the Vivo TWS Earphone Neo. I'm sure you'll agree that they're stylish and sleek. They pack a great and crisp sound thanks to Qualcomm aptX adaptive audio technology and Bluetooth 5.2, something that my geeky friends at Vivo love to talk about. Sorry, guys. It goes without saying that they also offer a great battery life and fast charging using USB-C. The sound is produced by 2 surprisingly large 40mm drivers, so the bass is powerful and mid and high sections are crisp. That way, you can enjoy mellow vocals, rock or live concerts, and every note sounds just perfect. Thanks to 88 milliseconds low latency and a super stable Bluetooth wireless connection, you can immerse yourself in the gaming experience or enjoy streaming video with no delay in sound. The earphones have 2 microphones, so when you're talking to your friends, they can hear you as if you're standing right next to them. What's more, they have a very convenient hand gesture control. So you can slide down the pod to adjust volume, double tap to activate the Google Assistant, or press and hold to decline the call or mute speaker. Thanks to the new Qualcomm Low Power wireless chip, you can enjoy listening for up to 4.5 hours of music on a single charge, and a maximum of 22 hours with the charging case. So once travel restrictions are over, I could, for example, fly from Frankfurt to Buenos Aires and listen to my favorite music non-stop on a single charge, and still have 4 hours of power left to watch 2 movies. So this is the Vivo sound experience for 2020, and we really can't wait for you to try them out.
Thanks, Juliana. So, now you've seen all of our latest products for Europe, and here is some really important information for you. We hope you are as excited as we all are here in Germany, but also the rest of the team in Spain, Poland, Italy, France, and the UK too. It's exactly this diversity that makes us confident that we will become a trusted and loved brand in Europe. We want to share our innovation, ideas, and passion with everyone. Talking about passion, what's the biggest one for all of us here in Europe?
Football. Hi again. I've got some really exciting news for you today. I'm really proud to announce that Vivo will be an official partner of the UEFA European Football Championship as the UEFA Euro 2020 global smartphone provider.
What makes football the most popular sport in the world? The historic stadiums, the exceptional athletes, the long-running rivalries, the legendary stories, or the fans who live for the sport. We might never know for certain, but one thing is for sure. We will be there to champion their passion.
Wow, this is amazing news. We absolutely share the passion of football with our friends around the world. And that's why we are super excited about this new partnership with UEFA for the Euro Championship. Both UEFA and us share the passion for excellence and for providing unique and fantastic new experiences for our fans. This is also part of our commitment to Europe. As I'm so pleased to say, as well as next summer's tournament, we are also supporting the UEFA Euro 2024.
Thanks for being with us today for this important milestone as Vivo goes live.
This is life. With all the laughter, tears, fights, and its billions of goosebumps. This is Vivo, always at your side. When you need it the most and expected the least. An enemy to your boredom and its best friend. There for the first steps, falls, and words of your kid. It is there for the hellos and the goodbyes. And the hey, how are yous? For the best of friends and their best memories. It lets you learn as much as it lets you forget and inspires you to challenge yourself. It lets you turn pixels into stories and stores your most shameful memories and the most important ones. So how could we ever build just a phone? How could we work simply on features, on great cameras and long-lasting batteries? We don't. We do more. We think. We explore. We innovate. We feature life. So you can enjoy the ride. Vivo, your smartphone.